Hello and welcome to another Mahila Profound video. Is Eshna original with her shorts? No, you've seen this before if you follow me on Instagram, but that's okay. So today I thought I will talk about my reading habits while I get ready because I have to go somewhere. I like to claim that I'm a voracious reader because I like to think that I am. So that I don't finish a lot of the books that I start, and I will tell you why. First reason is the fact that I get bored very easily with books. A book does not interest me in the first chapter itself. I somehow cannot get through it. I feel like I just have not developed a taste for different kinds of books yet, which sounds really stupid. And it's completely against everything that I claim to be. So, a little bit of dissonance there. And therefore, whenever I buy a book, what I do is that I read the first page, and if the first page does not engage me, I don't buy the book. And I know that that's not the most ideal way of checking whether or not you like a book, but well, it saves my money, so I guess it's important. Wow, why is this not working right now? Yeah, so the second reason is that I have a lot of mood swings when it comes to reading. Wow, I look like a raccoon. I sometimes get the feeling to read a certain genre of book. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, Ish, today's a day for British comedy. Because Ish has moods like that. Or Ish, let's read some Sherlock Holmes. And more often than not, I get a pang to read historical fiction because I really do love historical fiction. So as a result, I start multiple books at the same time and then I never finish any of them. And therefore, to resolve this issue, I decided that I would make a reading list, which by the way I made a video on, so if you want to check that out you can. And the reading list consisted of book that I was reading at that moment and then a couple of books that I wanted to read, and it went in the order that I thought I would go in and diligently finish. So I started and I finished the book that I was reading, and then I went on very enthusiastically onto the next book, and then I got bored within the first 10 pages. So that reading list doesn't exist anymore. Instead now I just read books that I really want to read, and then also satiate a few desires here and there with the aim that I would not finish that book. That book is just for time pass, but actually this one is a long lasting relationship, which by the way I finished, and the book is called Blink by Malcolm Gladwell. And it's incredibly interesting, but it's like explaining abstract human concepts through science. So Blink was about basically making a snap judgment, like explaining the science behind that and why it works sometimes and why it doesn't work sometimes, what are the pros and cons of doing so. I made it sound really boring, but Malcolm Gladwell is really good with all of this. Okay, that's bearable. So I'm going to try fixing the rest of my face, but I'm pretty much done, I think. So like, share and subscribe and let me know what you thought of the video. Yeah, I'll see you next Sunday, hopefully. And I apologize for everyone who has OCD and can see that these two are not equal. Alright, bye bye, love you.